Welcome to this episode of the RLM podcast. I am your host, Eli Detter, and alongside me for this episode is the returning once again, Junior Abiola.
Yo, I'm back.
Yeah, he's back for another episode. This is his third. We're gonna continue with this whole streak of producing these awesome episodes.
Well, I don't have to introduce myself because everyone knows me.
Exactly.
It's Beamy, aka Junior, aka Junebug. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So uh, it's actually an amazing day. It's actually been really
Slow.
yeah.
Nah, bro. That
I don't know, but it's gonna be warm after school.
daylight savings is actually like trash, bro. I woke up in the morning and the bus was like it looked like it was 12 a.m. It looked like it was like real dark outside, and I
Yeah.
walked up, and I went outside and it was freezing. Like
But still, it's gonna be like really really nice out. So make sure y'all get outside. Make sure y'all, you know,
it's still not swimming time yet, bro.
not
Don't
yet.
do that.
It ain't swimming time till like the middle of the summer for me, man. Even then, I barely get in the water. But what I really do want to talk about, and I'm glad that you actually brought this up earlier, is that when people, everyone has people in their lives that they, we all consider friends. We all have people we consider friends. We all have people that we consider, our ride or die or whatever. And I kind of want to talk about, like you said, the importance of staying loyal and not only being there when they're successful, but also being there when they're in the dirt. But I think it's even more so important that you're not just there when you feel you have to be. Be there because you want to be.
Yeah, I mean that should be it. Like it should always work like that. You shouldn't just be there because like you you have to.
Right.
You gotta like
It's
be
almost
the
like
bigger person.
don't 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 just be there if you feel like you're gonna get something out of it, or you feel like don't ever do something because you feel like you have to. Don't ever do something because you feel like, oh well, I'll get something out of this if I do it. Do it because you actually want to do it, because you actually want to be there for that person. Don't be I don't know what the word is, an opportunistic person where you're just like, hey, an opportunistic friend where you're only like, hey, when it's only when you're in a situation where it benefits me that I'm ever going to be there for you, right?
Yeah,
Don't wait until your friend's a millionaire to help them because you think then, oh, they might give you some money, or because they're famous they might get you famous. No, do it because you actually care about that person. You actually want to be there for that person.
yeah. I mean most people be like, oh yeah, I'm there for you, and then as soon as something happens, they dip on you, and then they try to come back. Like you should be there for someone because you're like, yeah, bro, I'm always there for you. Even if you're joking around, saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. You should always have your people's back, bro. So like, don't ever
Yeah,
back
I
up.
mean, I mean, it's it's the difference between being someone who actually cares and someone who just says, "Well, I only care because, well, I guess I owe you this." Don't I hate that thing. Oh, you owe me. You owe me this. You owe me this. Whatever. I think that's ridiculous when people say that because you're friends. You don't. The only thing you owe is to care about each other and love each other. That is the only thing you owe to each other.
Yeah,
You know?
friends will act one way over like social media or something, and then
Right.
when you get around them in real life, they see a girl or something. Oh yeah, they gotta act all cool, but they weren't like that before.
Right. It's they try and change their image so that they don't seem as
So they
bad as
seem
they.
cool.
Right.
Like,
Right. And that's ridiculous. If the cool is such an overrated um concept. The concept of being cool is something that we as kids we do it. I mean, starting in like elementary school, right? Everyone automatically gets we all get like sent into our own little faction. Each person has their group of friends and that's who they're with, and that's pretty much usually that.
yeah, instead of being cool, bro, like, why don't you be a leader? Be a leader. If you're a leader, that'll automatically show people, like, your respect.
Right.
Like, there's mad people on the football team, they think they're cool and leaders, but they're not. They're just, like, coach can be talking serious stuff, and they will only say, yeah, bro, do this, but were they ever gonna do it before? Like, mention,
Right.
like, were you actually gonna be this person, be
Right.
responsible before people tell you, like do it when no one's watching?
Yeah. I mean, it's it's you just got to be truthful, right? Don't bullshit everyone saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be this great guy," and then you end up just choosing to cop out.
Yeah, bro.
If you're gonna make a commitment like that, follow through. Don't don't allow don't allow anything to get in between you and that thing. I mean, in my opinion, and I don't mean to just to rant here, but in my opinion, the people who really are dedicated to who they want to become and changing who they want to be, they're the people who won't even say anything about it. They're the people who don't have to tell someone, "Hey, I want to be." No, they don't say a damn thing. They just do it.
Yeah, bro. I mean, not everyone's like that. They
Right.
always bull crap around and say they're
But
like this, but they're not.
but wouldn't you say you would respect someone significantly more if at least they just show up one day and they're different, right? You can feel it about them. You can sense it. Something's different. They are trying harder at practice or whatever, or they are kinder to their a partner or to you, right? You can sense it about them. I would respect them more if they just did that, did not say a single thing about it, and they just kept going, right?
Yeah.
Because then that gives me a chance to be able to see, wow, they did that, and they didn't care to tell anyone. They didn't, not that they didn't care. They didn't feel the need to be like, hey guys, I'm this new person. I'm all great and different. No, they just were that person.
The thing that bothers me the most is it doesn't matter what car you got, what shoes you got. Oh, my parents are rich. You don't gotta be rich. Like, be honest with yourself. Someone asks you, be honest. You don't gotta lie about your height because you're scared or, like, being real is what helps in relationships. You meet a girl
Right,
you want, you don't
right,
lie. How tall are you? 6 foot. If you know you're clearly not and you're shorter, just be real with yourself. Cause maybe, like, just because you want to be someone's type or you want to be someone everyone likes, like me, I'm myself. That's why I am who I am.
exactly, yeah,
I'm Junior. I'm that funny guy. But if we're being for real, like on a serious note, I know I have priorities on the side, so I'm gonna be real with myself. I'm not rich. I'm not the coolest, but I am gonna be real and honest.
right. You don't got to be rich. You don't got to be cool. You don't got to be any of this stuff. You just got to be you.
Yes,
At the end of the day, nobody who cares what whether you're those things or not. Sure.
ignorant people. Like,
I mean,
that's it.
money is just a measurement. And just because you have less money doesn't mean you're less important or you're smaller. No, it just means you just don't have as much, okay? And that is it. It is not to say that you are not worthy. Just trust me. I say this all the time. You are worthy of everything you believe you can accomplish. I mean, it was Junior here who said it. He said, to be yourself, you gotta believe
You
in
gotta
yourself.
believe yourself.
You gotta.
Always.
You can't get through any of this stuff in life without believing that you can.
Listen, bro, this is how I get through it. I'm not always happy. Like, I gone through my own stuff, and I was telling myself, I'm gonna give up, bro. I can't do it. But me right now to this day, all I do is believe in myself. I believe in people around me. My mom believes in me. My dad, my brother. Like, no matter how hard life gets, you be going through the worst, bro.
Right.
Just know you're gonna wake up. You're gonna keep pushing. Cause if you don't stop, if you don't keep pushing, you're not gonna get nothing out of it. Even if you think you're doing good, don't
Exactly.
ever let anything ruin you, bro.
And it's just even and at the same time, even if everything's going great, there can be something that may happen that might bring you back. But don't allow it to stop you. That's the most important thing. Things might set you back, but don't ever allow them to stop you. The moment you allow yourself to stop at the slightest inconvenience is the moment you lose all respect, you lose everything because you allowed yourself to lose faith in who you were. You can't allow yourself to lose faith. You can't allow yourself to forget everything that you just learned about who you were just because one person said, "Hey, I don't think you're going to make it. I don't think you're going to be able to get through this." No. You look back at them and you say, "Dude, I don't give a beep what you think, right? I don't
Yes,
give a
bro.
crap. I don't care. I don't do this because I care what you think. I do this because I care what I think. I do this because I care about how the people around me who I love and care about, how they think.
At the end of the day, bro, even if it's people who you think they think different, the people who pick you up are just gonna knock you down at the end of the day, bro. They're gonna pick you up, knock you right back down. Yeah, we're homies. Not everyone is truthful, bro. You might think they're the most loyalist person, and they're gonna hurt you.
Right.
So that's why I don't trust anyone. I trust myself.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
you gotta trust yourself more. I think that's the important thing.
yes, if you trust other people more than yourself, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Exactly.
Hurt your own trust.
Exactly.
Then no one's gonna get it.
I would not say there's anyone that I don't know. My family, I trust. I love them, and I trust them. But I'm gonna be honest. They don't. I probably would not ever tell them everything about me just because there is stuff I want to keep to myself. But I trust them with my life, right? I mean, I have friends who I trust them with my life. I consider them. I don't even consider them friends. I consider them sisters and brothers.
Yeah.
It's just
A lot of them, though. You can't find much because they're all. Not everyone's their true.
it is true.
They're only like that because they want other people to like them. So they act like they're a person they're not.
I mean, it's so true that who we are when nobody's there to see us, nobody's there to watch is the most important version, right? That's the truth of who we are. It's not who we are when the lights are shining in front of us and everyone's clapping and praising our name. No, it's when no one's even there. If you can sit on a stage and give the performance of your life with not one person in that audience, good job.
Yeah. I honestly don't care. Other day, hit me because I want to be this big star athlete. Like, I want to do it.
Mhm.
Sometimes I never have the motivation to.
Here's the
But
thing.
I was in the hallway and I was walking. I was like, bro, I'm going to skip. I'm not going. I'm going to be real myself.
Mhm.
I was like, do I want this or do I not?
Right.
And then that's when my coach came up to me. He's like, dude, you haven't been in workouts. If you want to do it, you have to show up and put in the work.
Right.
Bust it all, bro. And I'm like,
Yeah.
he's right. I'm saying all this, but I'm not doing it. So that's what I did. I went to that workout. Well, made a pass and win because I worked that day. So I was like, you know what? That's not an excuse. I'm going to make it work.
Right.
So I put in that work myself. Like, be real with yourself. If you don't want something, don't act like you do.
Exactly. Because then you're just leading everyone down a false path.
Exactly. Because me knowing me, at the end of the day, I'm going to keep pushing it. Even though it gets hard, I'm going to keep going. It gets harder and harder every day, but I'm not. People will put me down is what picks me up because I'm going to prove them wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. This is
It is. There's this thing. There's a saying that bravery is doing stuff when you don't feel brave. Going into the danger when you don't feel brave, right?
Yeah.
So motivation is doing stuff when you don't feel motivated. That is motivation itself. Something got you to do it, right? Something got you to work out. You realized that you had a mission. You realized you had a vision. You want to become an athlete. How do you do that? You work out. You
Yes.
exercise. You train. You practice.
Because all I'm going to say is if Hempfield wants to be this champion, win games, all that, we got to practice like a team,
Exactly.
play like a team. Don't just show up
And
for
that,
game day. Don't
that's
just
not-
come up ready to
exactly.
play.
And that's not just talking about sports. That's
No, bro.
everything.
Everything. You got a job. If you show up and you're not working, what are they going to do? You're gone.
Yeah.
Like, it don't matter. You got to always
It's better
be
to
real.
not show up and not do anything than to show up and not do anything.
Yes, because at that point, if you're going to show up,
Y-
just to show up, don't
Right.
show up.
It's that because if you show up that and you're not gonna do anything at that point, it's just a thumbs up. It's just a middle finger up to everyone. It's just saying, F you. I don't care. There's no respect in that. There's no pride in that. There's no honor.
Because the thing is, like, not even just sports. We cannot have school. What is that going to do for us? At the end of the day, we cannot have school. Stay home. Oh, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to learn. You get a job. What are you going to learn from that? You want to, like, sit around speaking, like, sit around looking stupid because you don't know what you're doing?
Right.
Or, like, why do you think schools have teams? Not for
Right.
them, not for not for the teachers. They do it to entertain people, and
They do it to help kids. I
and
mean,
to
it
show
helps
like
people. Yeah,
put in your effort.
exactly.
Like it's not doesn't matter, but they do it so kids can see what it's like.
Right. It's
It's just like hidden. Like you don't know you're good at it until you try it.
right.
Like don't be picky. Just try it. Just maybe you'll find something that you love. I didn't think football was for me, but I was like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna try something else. Wrestling, loved it, bro. But the next season, I wasn't motivated to wrestle because people is people. But you shouldn't listen to people because they're just gonna say what they think is right, and it's not true, bro. Because they always gonna knock you down. You're gonna be like, bro, I don't care what you're saying to me because I'm always real. I'm always real. Like, bro, if you're gonna sit here and talk to me like you're perfect. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect.
I'm not perfect.
No one is perfect. Like, as much as I hate to say it, I love like how people can come up to you and be like, "Yeah, bro, haha, you're ugly." Like, like you think you saying that makes you look any better? Nah, because at the end of the day, you know what's ugly? The personality that you have and the hate that you're bringing to other people. It's gonna kick you in the butt, and that's not what we want. We want to show people that it's worth living. You're worth it. Like, I know my reason to live is like my mom's not here, but she's here, and I'm always gonna listen to that. And I'm like, bro, I'm not giving up for no one.
Exactly.
Everyone gonna put me down as everyone who thinks.
You have
Like,
no reason to give an inch to anyone.
Nah,
There's
bro.
no reason to even let them drag you an inch back.
Nah, they ain't dragging me
You
back.
got too much, man. You got too much to get.
I got it.
The go-getters in this world are the ones who are going to succeed because they realize what's at stake and they're like, "Hey, I've got too much to live for. I'm not going to let you stop me."
Listen, at the end of the day, like, you can say whatever you want, but as long as you do what you gotta do, bro, come to school. You can sleep, but make sure you do your work, do what you gotta do, make sure your priorities are done. Make sure you get everything you need to do first before you just be lazy.
Right.
You don't have a point to be lazy, bro.
Exactly. I mean, we're
Like,
teenagers.
how do you think you're here? Like,
Exactly.
your parents, everything they do for you. Like, you want to be here, but your parents did everything to raise you right, and you just should keep going, like pushing the lead. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like my dad ain't even there, bruh. And he just taught me to like, nah, I ain't leaving out of people's life because I'm not gonna do what he did.
Right.
So me, that's why I am. I'm bubbly, laughing. I'm nice to people. I give my honest opinion, bruh. Like, that's what you
It
gotta do.
is. It's sad, but it is. So it's said that the people in this world who are the nicest are the people who have gone through the most hell because they realize the pain that is caused through that, and they don't want to let anybody else go through that.
And it'd be the mean people. That
Mean?
it could be the most bulliest people. I bet
Yeah.
you everyone that's mean has been nice at once. But
Something happened,
yes, something happened in everyone's life, bro.
and some people, I mean, some people like you, they found a way. They found a way to get through that, and they found a way to come out on the other side, better, bigger, and better.
I agree.
And some people didn't. Some people got lost in their anger because, and maybe at the end of it, they weren't even angry. They were just confused. They're like, "What? Why that happened to happen?"
Man, the biggest example I've seen was I don't know if you know, it was this dude went by the name of Boom Gang, right? He used to do bad stuff because he thought it was cool. He used to like steal stuff from stores and run and like, and he thought it was cool. And then he was mean to everyone, and then a flip switch. All of a sudden, he's like, dude, I want to change.
Yeah.
He's over here like spreading like positivity to everyone. He's getting what's the word? He's getting baptized because he's
Yeah.
like, you know what, bro, I want to change.
Yeah.
And like, it's not even that. The fact that he was telling himself what he did wrong
Mm-hmm.
and admitting to it. Like, bro, I did wrong. Listen, if you're wrong, and you just admit I'm wrong, I'm not even gonna argue with you no more, bro. Just
Take
there's
ownership
No point.
of it.
Take ownership. Like, kids who sit here like, dude, I'm not doing nothing to teachers. Bro, you know you're just bull crapping around. Knowing you're doing something. You're not funny, bro. Do what you gotta do. And just like don't waste people's time. Cause that's immature, foolish, bro. Like that's what I gotta say for that. Like,
I mean, you're right. It's people worry way too much about how everyone views them. So they try and they try and they try and they overcompensate and overcompensate. And where does it get us?
nowhere.
Absolutely fucking nowhere. It doesn't get us anywhere.
Nowhere, bro.
Be who you are. Don't be who someone else says you are.
Yes, bro. I don't care what anyone says. The biggest power is to be who you are, bro. Like,
Exactly. That's the biggest power we're gifted with.
don't be like if that means you're a jerk. I guess be a jerk, but be who you are because I'd rather be a jerk than someone who I'm not.
Facts.
Yeah,
That's deep. That's
that's
deep as hell.
yeah, bro.
Deep.
Respect. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect others, and that's first. The person you should respect is yourself
Yeah.
because you come first before anyone.
Right.
Like,
You can't let even I mean even if you're I don't know married or whatever, don't let them don't let that person be more important than you. You got to be more important, not because not because you're selfish, but because you're a human. And before you can love anybody else, you got to love yourself. Before you can take care of anybody else, you got to take care of yourself.
all I'm saying is to be. Everyone's gone through that phase, bro. Everyone's been mean. It could be the opposite. People that's been mean, and then people they switch. They're all of a sudden nice. Like,
Yeah. It's I mean, it's a culture. There's such a culture to everything because some people are forced into situations where being nice doesn't get them anywhere. Being nice is what gets them hurt. Being nice is what gets their heart ripped apart and slashed to shreds. And that sucks. That I truly I feel for you. I do. But at the same time, you can't allow that to be the reason that you hurt other people. Because
yeah, bro.
if we all lived by that, this world would be a horrifying place. I mean, it's already not the best place. It's
Nah, bro.
we're ripping this place apart. But the crazy thing is, this world's going to be here for another what, couple billion years. We're going to be gone in 30.
It's just a
30 to
life
40 to
cycle,
50.
bro. Life cycle.
Exactly.
Like, this is what year we in? 2020. We're in 2024. Like, you know how we only remember it as like the 1990s, like when our parents were born and all that. People are gonna know us from this generation. Like, you
Right.
gotta show
I mean,
that.
it's how do we want people to remember us?
Yes.
Do we want people to remember us as the people who ruined everything, who
Yes.
who destroyed this place from the ground up? Do we want to be, or do we want to be the people who saved this planet, who saved these people, who said, "Hey, we know what the problem is, and this is how we're going to solve it. We're going to do it by being the best we can be. We're going to do it by whether it's as simple as picking up trash or being kind to someone, just saying hi. We're going to save this place."
That is really true. You know, you saying nice words, you being nice, like, you could have saved a life, bro.
Right.
Like, you could save someone's life. And you know, saying something like, yeah, bro, just give up.
Right.
You could have just ended life. You could
Exactly.
have ended 2, 3. You want that to be your reputation? You're not gonna feel
Exactly.
good about that, bro.
I mean, I believe that when we die, we watch our whole life. We watch every situation, every decision made, and I don't want to be the person who at the end of that says, "Wow, I lived my whole life like that. I lived my whole life making that choice." For 13 years, I know I'm already going to be sitting up in heaven, horrified with myself because of all the time I wasted. I don't want to spend another second like that.
Nah, like, you gotta manifest, bro. Whatever you wanna do, you gotta do it.
Exactly.
Like, I'm gonna talk about it. You have to talk about it to manifest it. And manifesting it means just being all in and doing it,
Right,
bro.
right.
Just do it. Don't ever tell yourself, yo, I'm not enough. Yes, you are, bro. Keep pushing. You hear that from me.
Yeah.
Me, I'm being for real with you, bro.
I hate when people tell me they can't.
You
hate it.
can. There's no can in trash
Exactly.
can, is there?
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
There's no reason to say I can't. No, you can. You just don't want to. You think you want this, but you really don't, or else you
Anything's
would.
possible.
Yeah,
It don't matter. Anything's possible in life. And
it's just
just keep pushing, bro.
yeah. Keep pushing, man. You can't.
Keep pushing.
You can't stop because if you stop, you won't. Getting started is very hard. It's very difficult.
It's true,
Not,
bro.
not too easy.
And like, just to say, like on a serious note, bro, people will just build you up like a skybase in Fortnite and just knock you down, bro. They're gonna knock
Yeah.
you down. They're gonna shoot you. You're gonna get back up and they're gonna knock you down again.
Yeah.
Like bowling pins, it resets. Strike you out. Like, how many strikes do you need to know that that's enough, bro?
Right.
That's it.
Because if it's more than one, you're doing something wrong. You know that.
And if it's more than 3, you're definitely out of
You're
it.
out.
So,
Yeah. I mean, that's the bitch at the picnic, right?
yes, bro.
That's the catch is that no one wants to take the risk. But
Yeah.
if you're gonna get anywhere, you got to take a risk. You got to be willing to say, hey, I'm gonna put myself out there, and I might not make it, but you know what? I'm gonna go out trying.
Yes, bro. That's my quote, bro.
Yeah.
You wanna be the biggest. You wanna be the biggest in the group. You gotta do the biggest things. Like, it
Yeah.
don't matter, bro. It can be the smallest thing. Like, you driving, you can let someone get over. Oh, they're nice. It don't like you do the nicest things in
Exactly.
life, bro. It don't matter. Help people out. Like, I didn't do it. I don't care if you did it, bro. Go
Right.
get your butt over there and do it. Like,
Some
Always.
people put like measurements on how kind you have to be. There is no measurement. You can be as kind as you want. You can do the smallest thing. It is equally kind. You can
Yes.
give someone $1 million or you can give them a cent. Equally kind. One's just more money. Doesn't matter. Equally kind. Still probably will change that person's life sometime down the road, whether it's now or later. Sure, $1 million, that'll help anyone.
I agree, but the biggest thing you could give someone is hope.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't gotta give them
Hope,
money.
love,
I'd rather
all
have
that, yeah.
hope. Hope and love is like my money, my
Yeah.
clothes. That's what I need to survive to know I'm doing good enough.
I don't need money to be rich. I need love to be rich.
Yes.
Everyone wants money. Sure, I want money. I want stuff I want to buy, but I don't need money to be rich. I want to be rich in family. I want to be rich in love, in friends. That's what I want to be rich in.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, give me all the money you want. I don't care. I don't need it. Sure, I want it, but I don't need it.
Yes.
If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it honestly. I want to be loved. I want to love others.
Yeah. That's what you gotta learn, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta-
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
I know we got to wrap up here soon, but that's the gist of it. There's no reason to people chase the wrong thing in life. They try and chase girls or they try and chase money, you know. They try and chase stuff that goes quick.
Yes, bro.
Go for the distance.
Yes, bro. Chase it.
If you're going to go for a girl, go for the girl that you love and that loves you.
Exactly. Don't go for the cutest one. Pick the
the best.
lowest one and build them up, bro.
Right.
Build it. Like,
Yeah. That's yeah. Well, I hate to keep you any longer, but thank you for coming on this podcast again. It's
yes,
always
sir. Eli.
wonderful to have you, man.
Yes, sir.
For everyone listening, you can follow us on Instagram at RLM Podcast. You can also find Junior at Big Pappy J 24, right?
No, 214.
214,
Yeah.
my bad. Big Pappy J 214 on Instagram. Me, Phantom Phoenix 05.
Make sure you have a great day, bro.
Yeah.
Don't ever give up.
Exactly, y'all. Stay strong.
Stay strong.